I want to talk about Bath & Body Works' hand soap. So I've just been kind of observing my hand soap habit from Bath & Body Works. I do want to make some adjustments because even though I love these foaming hand soaps, using them you tend to accumulate a lot of trash. So I've been saving like my bottles. I wanted to show just, you know, like how much you can accumulate. Like I do recycle these, of course, but for one thing, who knows if your city is actually recycling them. And I find it's always better to like reduce rather than recycle. Plus, the nozzle on these, I believe these aren't recyclable. These go in the trash. So that makes me want to like make some adjustments here. Plus, maybe also save some money by reducing like the hand soaps I buy, like particularly these like single bottles. So that's what I kind of want to go over today. So hopefully it's going to be a little rambly, but hopefully you can follow my thinking. These empty bottles here, I kind of first want to go over that. So I am going to recycle some of these. Some of these I did take the label off already because I'm doing this again. I like to sometimes save the labels and put it in my journal because it's sometimes fun to look back at what you used. So you can see this one's from a body mist, but there's some hand soaps here. So this is kind of fun. And I do find at least the labels for the hand soaps, they usually come off pretty easily. So here's another page. I did use up shower gel. That's what that is, but there is this hand soap here, and I put tape over it. I tried the glue, but since these journal pages are kind of thin, the glue kind of seeps through. So I find using clear tape the best for this. So yeah. So since I took the label off, I was thinking of like reusing this bottle. Like it looks nice when it's all plain, but taking the label off left some residue, like this annoying sticky residue, and I don't want to deal with that. I hate dealing with residue like that. So this is going in the recycle, as well as, see now it's getting, as well as this one. I was thinking of saving this one. It was the Crisp Morning Air, but I don't like the picture on it. So I am planning, so here's another empty one. I am planning to keep the pretty ones, like the pretty hand soap bottles, like this Dream Bright. So they don't make refills for Dream Bright, but I really like the packaging because look at that, it's so pretty. And I have tested like one hand soap. So before I was kind of like, I don't want to be mixing like a refill and using a different bottle that has a different scent in it. But I did try putting like a Black Cherry Merlot in a different bottle, and it seems to be okay. So I think that's not a big deal of using different scents in these bottles. But keeping this one's very pretty. And I did wash it. I washed it, so it's nice and clean and ready to be reused. And this one I am keeping because pretty. I think this one's pretty. I did not like Fresh Sparkling Snow actually and Dream Bright. This one, it was just too strong. I think it's the patchouli. No, there's no patchouli in here, but something about the berries I did not like in this one. And something about the melon in this one I didn't like. But I do like the packaging, so I'll be reusing those. And this one's another empty one. Oh my god. So recycle. And that's it right there. And then I have this Vanilla Bean Noel, but I I don't think I want to keep the packaging for this one. It's just kind of boring looking. And then I do want to keep this one. This one's very pretty. So we're using some stuff here. We're using the bottles. So looking at that, I think when I buy new hand soaps, because I do still want to keep trying different scents, because the downside with getting these refills, I do get tired of a scent. So I'm gonna give myself a break on that and still allow myself to buy the single-use ones, but I think I will try to buy ones where the packaging is pretty. That way I can reuse the bottle. But moving on to these refills, or do I want to go over what I have left? I mean, let's go over what I have left. So this is all I have left. So I've been pretty good and not like accumulating like a lot of hand soap like in my stash. I mean, body mists are a different story, but that's kind of like my thing right now. Like the one area I will allow myself to like go crazy with, but hand soaps, definitely a no right now. No, I don't want to do that. So what do I have left actually? So I have my Bright Christmas Morning, been refilling this one. I have Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. This one I actually haven't refilled a lot because it hasn't been used a lot. I feel like Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin is kind of strong, kind of perfumey. So not sure if I'll actually get Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin again, but I do like the bottle. I do like this one. I do like these ones with like the raised designs. I do like that. So we'll see about that. So I still have those. And then Black Cherry Merlot, of course. I just refilled this one. Kind of saving it for February. Because this one was at my kitchen sink. But I replaced that with the salted caramel pretzel because I want to use that one up. I feel like that one was good for the kitchen. And I would use it at my sink right now, but I need to use up either Fresh Balsam, which is at my sink right now, or this Bright Orchid. I did try this one, wasn't feeling it, so I put Fresh Balsam, which I should use first anyway since it's a Christmas soap. So yeah, Bright Orchid just feels really spring, really smells like walking to a garden. You really get like that fresh, like greenery smell when you first pump this out. But on the dry down, I was getting like kind of like a Dove bar soap smell, like a powdery smell. So not quite what I want right now. So yeah, so this is what all I have. That's all I have. And then the rest here are the refills. They are listed at $13.95. Do not buy these at full price because I feel like you get a little bit of savings, but it's not that good if you do the math. So $13.95 divided by 3.6, because according to this, you get about 3.6 bottles out of this refill, and I checked, that is correct. And the price comes out to $3.87 per bottle by using this refill. So it is cheaper. It's cheaper, of course, than these at full price. But there are hand soap sales that go cheaper than that. So if you get these on sale, you'll save a bit more, like closer to a really good sale price for one of these. So just don't get these at full price. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at full price. The good news though, since it is at $13.95, these are rewards eligible. So by using a reward, you pay nothing. And I did do that for one of these. I did it for my Black Cherry Merlot because I was eyeing the Sweetheart Cherry hand soap. And is there another cherry one? I don't think so. I think it was eyeing the Sweetheart Cherry, or even like the, what is it, like sweet raspberries and vanilla, like something for Valentine's Day. But since I already have Black Cherry Merlot here, no, not that one, jeez. Black Cherry Merlot here, and I've been liking Black Cherry Merlot, I'm like, let's just get a refill. So I use my reward on this, so I don't need to get Sweetheart Cherry. So overall, I think these hand soap refills are a good idea. I do recommend them, especially if they carry a refill in a scent you like. I mean, hopefully you do love that scent because you're going to be using it a lot. That's kind of like one of the cons to this. But it does feel really good just to have just refilling something instead of just buying another one. So I do like that. I will be continuing to try to get these refills, but I will also be getting these like single-use bottles because I do get tired of scents, and I do want to keep trying like new ones, other ones. I do also want to look at, I haven't really looked at before this video, but I do want to look at like Target, see if there's any other brands that have refills, specifically foaming hand soap refills. Like, I wonder if I can just use a different brand and just refill the bottle. So I'll try to look at that. And if I do get new hand soaps, I do want to try to hold myself to like this bin. So I find that really helps a lot. So that's kind of like my tip for you guys if you need like some help just restraining yourself. So to recap today's video, I just want to adjust my hand soap buying at Bath & Body Works. Just got tired of looking at how many plastic bottles I've been having to recycle if my city actually recycles them. So if I do get a single-use hand soap, I do want to be pickier about what I get, not go crazy on that. And I do want to try reusing these bottles. Like, I would get the glass ones, I do want to point out. I would get those, but I feel like I'm gonna break those. I feel like it's just gonna fall on my hand and it's gonna break. I feel like that's not safe in the bathroom. So I do like using plastic for my hand soap, but I do want to try reusing these. And then I am saving some of the nozzles just in case. Like, have fun with it if I want to like put a different color, I guess, if I'm gonna be reusing these. As for the refills, I will continue to use these refills. I wish there was more scents in the refills. Just, there's only like a few, so that's kind of a bummer with that. But I feel like they do help with not buying as many of the single-use ones. And since I have to refill, I will also point out, like, it's less trips to Bath & Body Works, or less ordering at Bath & Body Works. So there's kind of like a savings there. So that is my plan with hand soaps this year. Hopefully, kind of makes sense. Before I let you go, I do want to share the makeup I'm wearing. So I am wearing from ColourPop, from their New Moon collection, the Super Shock Shadow called the Voturi. That's what it looks like in the packaging. And I did tap on some red from my Flirty Talk palette because the Super Shock Shadow is mainly a burgundy color, but I wanted to experiment with some red on it. So I did put this shade on it called You Up. So I really do need to use this palette. I haven't used it a lot. And then on my lips, I am wearing Bonjour Blossom from the Emily in Paris collection from Bath & Body Works. And I actually do like this color. I do like this color. Actually, I like all the colors in that collection. So I think actually maybe a darker red or like brown would have worked better with this look. But I do like it. I do like it. So that's what I'm wearing I hope you enjoyed my video. Hopefully you were able to follow along. Hopefully it makes sense. Just trying to be less wasteful in some areas. So hand soaps will be one of them for me this year. So hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.